All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UofL Esports Smite Team against Arizona State. Um, Apologies, this is going to be in the middle of the set, I believe. I know that they had at least one game, if not multiple. So I didn't actually get a chance to spectate that game or any other games that might have happened. But apparently, this is a best of five, so this will be interesting to say the least. Okay, we have U of L on the order side and Arizona State, which I believe is their B team, over on the Chaos side. Charybdis Soul banned away, Tiamat banned away as well. Pretty good start. Odd to see a Soul banned away this early. Go ahead and do some housekeeping items here. There we go. Artio ban. Apparently last game, because I got to listen to the comms from the players last at the end of the last game. Um, Apparently Artio was let through. It's kind of disgusting. They were not enjoying themselves. But Artio taken away by Arizona State this game. Charybdis Soul, such an odd ban, and a Cleo ban. We're actually able to see Cleo now apparently, and she has been banned out. Odin ban as well, but that leaves Gab, which we will see. Hopefully, being hovered currently, not completely locked in. There we go. And beautiful Transformer skin. For any of you who don't know, the Battle Pass is Geb, Optimus Prime, Jingwei Starscream, and Ra. I actually don't know who Ra is supposed to be transformed into a big tank. Um, I'm behind on my Transformers lore apparently. Anywho's, Geb first pick. We're back to the amazing Geb play, which we all know Desired can play very well. Geb also has an ult that is absolutely disgusting, does a bunch of damage plus percentage HP. Geb's nasty. Mulan pick. Mulan has been coming out lately as a very bully and pressure oriented pick over in the solo lane. So it would be on super to find somebody that can either apply just as much pressure or just survive the laning phase and get to team fights. And a Kepri pick, which from what I was hearing, Kepri was actually on Arizona State last game. Um, Solid pick, especially when you get into against a defensive pick like Geb. You want somebody that equally as defensive and life saving as the Scare's Blessing is. Now we will see which way U of L goes. Normally, you would see solo pick and then one of the carries, but I would rather see unless it's like a high pressure like Achilles or something like that to go into this, Mulan just seeing super counterpick the entire team as he used to do. And Achilles and Rama. Synth showed his Rama play last Sunday against Stony Brook, and I thought it did really well. They didn't end up winning the game, but he did perform very well on Rama. And then Achilles to combat the pressure from the Mulan. I like this play. One more pick before the next wave of bans. We will see where it goes. This does leave Binky and Rice Master to be banned out since they're not being picked before the second wave of bans. And it is a Nami pick. Very pressure oriented, very pretty much kind of brain dead. Um, can go auto attack, can go ability based, very flexible, very good right now, to say the least. Um, so let's see where the bands go. Like I said, I expect to see some jungle slash mid bands and some jungle slash mid bands from the other side as well. So not only will they be banning out their opponents, they'll be banning out themselves in both picks. So let's see where this ban goes. You got 4 seconds until bank time starts getting used. And there's the bank time. And it is a set ban and a Kamazot's ban, followed by a Loki. A very, very jungle centric bans. No respect being thrown towards this mid. And a Kali ban. Everything is open in mid. You got Hell, you got Afro, you've got, my goodness, this Morgan. These junglers, man. Of course, Erlang Shen is still open, which we have seen Binky play. Um, Tsukiyomi still open. Daji. So plenty of jungle picks still open. Hun Bats. Okay, very good team fight ult. Does not apply a lot of pressure in early game, but that team fighting Hun Bats is kind of ridiculous. We've seen a lot of objective steals coming from Hun Bat's ultimate and just an overhead smash to confirm. Kind of gross. I will admit it's kind of disgusting. A Zeus pick. I love this. Rice Master playing the Zeus, especially with the new mid build. I say new, it's been out for a couple weeks. But seeing the mid build be very defensive in the way that it has been lately, I really, really like the Zeus pick. And all we have left is possibly a jungle. Achilles can jungle if he really wants to. Not something I would like to see in the jungle. I want to see another pseudo frontline, damaging frontline, or something just, for him to carry his brain out. And he's going back to the Raven. Okay. With this pick, actually, I'm trying to find a way for me to talk about Dodgy, and I would love to see a Dodgy here, but there's no real big reason for Dodgy to be picked right there. And an Agni, oh, this Agni is going to have one heck of a game. Zeus is almost the epitome of pressure right now. He throws out his 2, and he just clears waves so fast. Agni's very weak up until level 5, so maybe this will be a pressure point for Arizona State to be taken advantage of. When it comes down to it, you're probably going to see some sparks fly over in the solo lane, but I'm really looking towards this mid 3v3, the Khepri, Hun Bats, Agni against the Zeus, Raven, Geb. That's where I think a lot of this action will happen, besides the sparks flying over in solo lane. So but if I were gonna give the drafts, oh, they're both very good drafts. I can't even give one team the draft win over the other. I like both of them. I think just the amount of damage that comes out of this Zeus is going to serve UofL very, very well. And I'm excited to see what happens in the rest of the game. Or in the game. I say rest of. Let's see. Let's go ahead and change up our volumes here a little bit. Make sure I'm not being drowned out by my own video game. Hopefully soon we'll be getting into the game. Just waiting on the delay, even though this isn't being streamed right now. I really like that Agni skin though. It's a nice Agni skin. No special Geb skin coming out. Looks like there's a good Rama skin back there. Everybody else is pretty much base. Hunbats, you got a skin. Eh, who cares? Everybody knows that skins win games, right? Is that how? Is that how Smite works now, or has always worked? All right, loading into the game. 2-star Izanami. Ugh, that's gross. All right. Everybody's loaded in. Let's go ahead and get everybody in their proper spot. We are good to go. Right. Pretty standard starts. I'm seeing two Blackthorns being started by the solo laners along with Warrior's Axe, Bumbas and Mace and on both junglers. A little bit of a differentiation. Agni going with the old style build, Conduit Gym, into, I think that's a Lost Artifact? Yes. And Zeus will be going the book build, which, I mean, you pretty much have to do at this point if you're playing Zeus because you will be dove on. Sentinels, and a glowing emerald, along with Hog, and then a Death Toll Mace start for both ADCs, which is actually interesting because you don't expect Rama to be going a Mace build. You expect him to go the Devo, something along those lines. So interesting to see him go on the Mace build. I'm not sure if I'm, you know, huge on thinking that's a great idea, but it's the idea he's going with. 3 blinks on both sides and then 2 beats. Oh, such an amazing meta we're in right now. Ooh, Agni taking a lot of damage off the rip, and that clear from Zeus is kind of gross. Mid camps are going to be traded out. Let's see what's happening over in the dual lane. Geb getting very, very low. Rama trying to walk away from that projection. Geb, Rama, not known for clearing very fast, whereas Izanami clears fast by herself. So, not really unheard of. Ooh. Chain Lightning attempted on the Hunbats. That would have bounced between both and hurt a lot, I'll admit. Oracle's being rotated on by UofL, and they will grab them quite easily. Let's see what's happening. A lot going on over here in solo lane. A lot of damage being put out. But clear going the way of Mulan. Achilles going under tower. Maybe because he was told, hey, you have Hunbats in the jungle. Robin stealing back camps. Ooh, that's Hunbat's blink. Hunbat's blink is down. Nice little stun. So much mana being used by that ability out of the Rama. Good lord. Nice confirm by Synth. But we have a gank coming in from the Robin. He's wrapping around behind. They're going to purple. They're just saying, okay. They want to steal it. Ooh, beautiful root. Grabbing the beads out of the Izanami perfectly. So much damage being put out, but it's split. And now they have to worry about the rotation coming in from the Hun Bats, and they will disperse. Good defense on the purple buff as well. And that will give UofL the opportunity to grab the purple buff. ADC is pretty much even on the player damage charts. Let's see net worth. It's kind of all over the place right now. Everybody's kind of even. That Khepri blink into abduct, and Geb's being hurt. Geb shield on himself. Khepri shouldn't have a pluck to put this Rama in danger. So 2 blinks the side of Arizona State, not going very well for them. Using them for nothing really. Level 5 by solos in mids. Robin is looking around the purple buff of Arizona State. Nothing be happening because they're too close to the tower line. He will take the Harpy camp anyway. And Bats is also coming over. Ping's coming out from Arizona State to say, hey, Rama's here. Rama's saying, okay, I will leave. Let's go ahead and look elsewhere. Too much has been happening around this duo side. How is Achilles and Mulan doing? Trying to get some damage out, not really connecting. Maybe a little bit of a shield bash. Good dodge of that that pull right there. That's a disgustingly nasty pull, by the way. Dodging right out of the way. Gets the reset on the dash. Long going underneath tower. Binky over at the blue buff for Arizona State. But good rotation in by the Hun Bats. Achilles might be in trouble. Putting out a bunch of damage. Return damage. And oh, not enough to confirm. Mulan ult as well. Oh, unfortunate. Binky gets taken out by the Mulan and her ultimate. First blood goes the way of Arizona State over on the right side of the map, and Super is still fighting. And he gets it. He almost grabs himself a double. And is able to escape. But Khepri's here. Grabs him. Oh, great Geb shield. Great Geb shield. Ooh, and Khepri ult on himself. Will be popped. Ooh, nice. Rice Master takes out the Khepri, but gets traded in kind by the Acne. 2 for 2. Over on the right side of the map. Mid and jungle for support and jungle. Interesting. Will be a little bit of a gold lead right now. 1,000 gold and 1,000 experience going the way of Arizona State. I do not expect it to stay that way. Rama is in the jungle, not wanting to fight this Tsunami, and I don't blame him. He went Crusher first, which is odd to see on a Rama. Not many abilities I know of would actually proc that. Maybe his one. Didn't really get to see it right there. But, ooh, wait. There we go. All right, Scorpion being taken, aggressed on by Arizona State, and will be taken without contest. Binky did see it. He knew it was happening and decided to just kind of let it happen. Purple buff to be confirmed by Rama. Here's Izanami got her own. Rotation over to solo lane, but counter rotation in right behind them. Ooh, blink for blink. I think he really didn't need to blink, but he did anyway. Agni's here. It's a 4-on-4 over this Greater Scorpion, which UofL just says, go ahead, have it. Don't really need it. Achilles is pretty far up. The pull gets hit. Achilles returning some great damage. A solo kill over in the ADC role. Rama taking out the Izanami, something you don't see very often. Zeus and Kepri sparring in mid lane for who knows what reason. And Gold Fury is being aggressed on by UofL. They don't have any problem starting this up. And it's burning actually very quickly. Zeus ult as well. Louisville takes Gold Fury, no contest. Nobody even showed up. Almost 200 gold lead swing for UofL. And XP still slightly in Arizona's favor. But they have to clean up their objective play. They cannot allow that to happen again. 3-2 in the way of kills. Just slightly in the lead is UofL. Do not expect it to stay that way. I will say again, Izanami being pinged out, checking the purple buff and dropping a ward. Zeus staying at the tower line because that's kind of what Zeus has to do. Step too far forward, you'll get ulted by just about everybody. Right, Oracle's being taken by Arizona State. Super might be getting rotated. Nope, he's just wanting to confirm the blue buff. Fire Giant and Pyromancer have both spawned. Gives another objective for either Arizona or UofL to fight over. And there is a 3-man grouping on mid Harpies. They're going straight to Pyro. There's 4 people there. Geb coming around back. 3-man Cataclysm. Oh, perfectly done. And Arizona State still takes the Pyro. I don't even know what would have confirmed it there. Binky and Achilles. Oh, Mulan ult for free. And still does enough damage to get her out. To push her out. Stealing some camps. Geb getting poked out by the Agni. Nice Agni Bomb stun. And the Flame Wave. Red buff being aggressed on by Geb, Zeus, and Robin. And will be confirmed by UofL, and they run. Hopefully, Geb can get out. That is an Izanami ult. Which claims life, ends up claiming the life of Geb. That goes over to the Izanami as well. Zeus does get out with a great shield. Hunbatch jumping over. Ooh, Robin has to ult away. Almost lost his life. Red buff will be taken in kind by Arizona State. Nothing but the Fire Giant. And Super Numbers gets a solo kill on the Mulan at level 12. Goes over and taps the totem. Says, oh yeah, this is mine. I was doing this earlier, I think. Rama is a half level downish on this Izanami. And he's going to have to drop the jogger. She's showing up. Ooh. Nice stun into some Agni bombs, but only one of the bombs actually connects with the Zeus. The Zeus does have breastplate online. I would have much rather him actually finish the Book of the Dead first to get that health shield at low health, but Breastplate of Valor will assist him in surviving Hun Bats, and right now Hun Bats Mulan eventually will be Izanami, hopefully not dealing all that much damage to him. So the Achilles pick gives him pressure in lane. He pretty much nullifies what this Mulan would have wanted to do. Now we just need to see him start rotating and making a difference in the rest of the map. Gold Fury will be coming up soon. Oracles are under the control of Arizona State. Some counter warding going on the order side of the map. You do see Geb counter warding as well. Lots of pings going out. Geb in a bad spot. Not able to be plucked, but Achilles is here as well. Ooh. Okay, little bit of poke. Achilles getting punched in the head and losing a lot of HP. But Geb Blink Cataclysm on the backline. Robin going in deep for this Izanami. Achilles and Rama getting beaten up by the jungle, and oh, all right. Achilles takes down the Mulan. That is the first kill of the fight. Otherwise, it's just been a lot of damage going out, but no kills. Kepri blinks in. Arizona State takes the Gold Fury with this Agni Bomb. That is insane. Geb's so low. Rama is getting jumped on and gets taken out. Rama comes out with just a sliver of HP. Achilles almost dead. Kepri very, very low. Zeus is in the middle of everybody. He has to Aegis, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to get out. Oh, one long range auto from the Izanami confirms the Zeus kill. Achilles does get out, as does Geb and Rama. So that was what, a 2 for 2, and the Gold Fury going the way of Arizona State, as well as 2 stripped empowered buffs. Ouch. 1,000 gold in the lead, 3.2k experience is Arizona State. Something about these objective fights and the decision making around confirmation is very odd to me from UofL. You know, you have Agni, Pyromancer goes the way of Arizona State, but you have this Agni who has very long range, like on command type of confirm over these objectives, and you're still taking 50-50s, which it's very questionable for me. Not sure if I totally agree with everything that's been going on here. You see Geb and Hun Bats fighting over ward control. Yep, and there it is. 1 ward down, 2 wards down. You got a little gnome guy. Seems to be going very well. Like the gnomes. I don't know why. 6-5 in kills is actually a very close game right now. Nobody's running away with like a 6k gold lead. Achilles comes in over onto the Agni. So much damage going on. Beads and Aegis used. Desired a toll on this Geb. Grabs the kill. Hun Bat's coming in. Zeus drops his ultimate right as the Fear No Evil goes off as well. But Izanami lurking around on the left side. Decides not to go in. Goes back to her red buff instead. Lots of damage going out. Agni does go down, along with his beads and Aegis. Zeus able to hold on to his beads even through the Fear No Evil. Any interesting... The only interesting pickup so far in Relics is Frenzy on the Khepri. Otherwise, it's pretty much standard builds. You have Khepri, which picked up Sovereignty for some reason. Normal builds coming out for ADCs, not Devos. So, Crusher, Aussie, Wind Demon. Definitely not bad builds by any means. A bunch of damage going out on this Agni from the Detonate. I kind of want to see how he's leveling. He level Detonate and has won. He's putting points into his ultimate, which personally I wouldn't do. Right tower has been taken away from Arizona State. Right T1. Any interesting things going on over here? No, it's just two ADCs farming, not really fighting. Oh, I say that. Ooh! Rama can't take those fights. Ooh, able to... Oh, nice Aegis. Too far away. That is a free Izanami ult for an Aegis, not necessarily free, I guess. But looks like we're just waiting for the Gold Fury to spawn. Everybody's just kind of farming away. Gold Fury probably has... I don't even know. Net worth is Nami on top. Rama only about 1k behind. I don't know why I changed it to Golden Hand. I mean, Jungler's damage is pretty low, so it's pretty much solo and mid that is carrying the player damage portion. Blink ult onto a singular Hun Batch, which uses his Aegis and gets out. Oh. Hunbat's able to jump over the wall, but Scarab's Blessing has been used, and that is a win. A bunch of blinks, some ults used, only one, the Gebs on the side of UofL, two on the side of Arizona State, and that is a power play that UofL will take. No contest goal. Primal Fury goes easily. Now, immediate rotation from Arizona State over to the Pyromancer. And they will ward it up, and they're starting fire immediately. They're just saying, no, we're gonna do this. And immediately get off because Achilles is out of position. And so is Robin. You have an immediate Rama ult, which is dumping it into the Hun Bats, and Hun Bats is able to teleport away. And Zeus drops his ult. Oh, so much damage. Geb gets taken out by the Agni. Rama is in a bad spot. Gets tethered. So much. Rice Master takes out the Zeus, but does get his Book of the Dead procced. Achilles has to ult away, but he doesn't get away fast enough. That is a 3-for-1 going the way of Arizona State. A very lopsided engagement. And it really came down to the pathing of Binky and Super. That's what started it all. They immediately dropped the Fire Giant to try to take out the Achilles, which took a long time, but Fire Giant has been started, and the Mulan punched the Robin in the face enough for him to want to back off, and that is a Fire Giant going the way of Arizona State. Let's go ahead and look at the graphs, and 3k gold in the lead, 8k experience in the lead is Arizona State. The kills are 8-8, but there is a gold and experience differential. A lot of pings coming out from Arizona State, pinging T1 and T2 towers on both sides of the map. But now it's back in buy time, so let's see any interesting things going on. Bulwark of Hope picked up by both solo laners. Predwin, of course. You got an Erendite picked up by the Robin. Serrated Edge, Hydras. That's a Hunbat's build if I've ever seen one. Chronos into Soul Gem into Soul Reaver. Yeah, that's an old mid build, and it's working. I mean, he's not putting out a whole bunch of damage, but the damage is there when it's needed. But from this Agni, so you see a slight grouping up on the right side, on the solo lane side, from UofL. They're not even going to try and defend, just show some kind of face. And a Geb ult? Why? Geb is plucked. Bunch of damage going out onto this Geb. Zoning ult. Mulan ult. Izanami ult just to confirm a Geb. And my goodness. Robin has to jump away. And now the Phoenix Siege is on. Mulan has the Binky getting hit. Synth does hit his snipes and takes out. Oh, so much damage. Bulwark of Hope is a great pickup into a Zeus. That detonate procs the Book of Hope. And that's a deicide. Is that game? 4 men up for Arizona State. Deicide for 7 seconds. Geb will be back up, but probably not a whole lot he can do, and that is game for Arizona State. That was actually kind of an anticlimactic ending for this entire game because, you know, it was so back and forth and it just happened. I don't even really know what to say. I think the biggest thing there is a questionable Geb ult at the end underneath the T2, which you question it because there was no follow-up. It makes you wonder what the idea was there, but I really don't know. They're all still online, so we're going to spectate. This is a best of 5. So I will assume that the game that I came in halfway through was their first game, which I'm pretty sure makes Arizona State up 2-0 in a best of 5. So we are going to say that if they lose, this is going to be 3-0 for Arizona State. I hope they don't lose. I would like to see more games. But big question marks when it comes to objectives and the end team fight call. Lots of wars being placed, which I am happy to see. Sunday there weren't a whole bunch of wards by I think 1 or 2 of the members on UofL. So check here. Looks like Synth might be resetting. Failed to find player. How does that work? Failed to find player again. All right. Let's restart our client because and everybody's gone. All right, just looking over in the chat. It looks like everybody is gone. So we are going to assume that is the end of the match. end of the set. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll fix up the communication and get the full set into the video because sadly it wasn't able to happen today. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the other videos on the YouTube, and I'll talk to you guys later.